Hey everybody, Mr. Crypto here. Saturday, April 14. Just wanted to do a quick video as I continue to document my journey in the world of cryptocurrency. And let's go to CoinMarketCap. I think if you're in the world of cryptocurrency, then you know that the CoinMarketCap has gone up above 300 billion, in the last maybe 3 days. And I'm seeing a lot of red again. For me, again, if you're following me, then you know that whenever I see red, I look at that as an opportunity. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. So while we know that there's a lot of people making money in the crypto world, we also know that there's a lot of people losing money. So we can only hope against hope that as we play in this arena, that we may lose some, but we also want to gain or win some. So, without any further ado, I'd like to share with you my journey in a platform or a company called EtherLink, formerly known as LENDConnect. So, what I'd like to do is before I get into my why, I'd like to just backtrack a little bit as I began my journey in the third and fourth quarter of 2017. I'd like to actually pull up crypto lending programs. This is a good website that I always go to during those times. And many of you know that I stopped joining ICOs December. I did my inventory in December, and come January, I didn't join any more ICOs. Why is that? Well, all of the companies I've joined didn't deliver. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut to the chase, right? All the companies I've joined didn't deliver, and that's really the reason why I decided not to not to join any more ICOs. How do we understand ICOs? Third and fourth quarter of 2017, ICOs were so popular that each and every platform that rolled out an ICO was able to raise anywhere from 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 50, $100 million. And sad to say, all of these ICOs presented their roadmap, their white paper, and we, the players, delved into these ICOs. We've invested our hard-earned money and hoping against hope, right, that they will deliver. And most of these ICOs raised money, closed up shop, came back after a week or a month. Some never came back. I mean, these are the realities of these ICOs, and that's the very reason why I didn't join any more ICOs after December 2017. So, looking at this, I think you can already see a lot of these platforms are are not able to deliver. And if you go to ICO review, you'll see all these things, um, all these platforms, rating, and then the hype, and then the scam rate, and then the moon rate, when they started, and what have you. So I want to just say before I continue on, a lot of us, if we're even called YouTubers, a lot of us try to put in our disclaimer in the beginning of our video. Why is that? Well, because we're trying to be careful now. We're trying to protect ourselves that we don't give the right or wrong information. You know, I personally think that videos that I create because I'm documenting my journey, and and I like to share the information that I learn, and at the same time also be able to motivate from time to time, the players out there globally. Why? Because it's critical. It's not so much about which company we join. It's really at the end of the day, it's really about us. And that's the reason why I want to share with you my, the three mantras that I've been practicing and exercising each and every day, since I decided to delve into the world of cryptocurrency. Number one is opinion is free. Everybody's got one. That's the number one mantra I always exercise. What I mean by that is, as long as I know that my opinion is not based on pride, arrogance, or greed, then I'm okay with my opinion. Many others will have their own opinion, but I wouldn't let that affect me, because as long as I know that my opinion about something is not based on pride, arrogance, and greed, then I'm okay. That's the first one. The second thing is, you got to be willing to lose and able for you to gain. Now that's critical. That's really critical. I convince myself every day that if I'm going to play in the cryptocurrency arena, I got to be willing to lose. I can't just go into the cryptocurrency arena wanting to win. It's no different from going into a casino. Every now and then I take my mom to a casino, Las Vegas. I don't go in there thinking that I gotta win. No, I go in there to have fun. You know, and 9 out of 10 times I walk out losing money, right? So I think of it as part of the game, right? I enjoyed, I had fun, I lost money, but I'd go back again, right? I'd go back again because I had fun. I got free food, I got free room, I got free this, free that, free shows. I had fun, right? I I had fun playing. So it cost me money. That's part of the game. So you got to be willing to lose in able for you to gain. So I tell myself, if I'm not willing to lose, then don't go. If I'm not willing to lose, then don't play. If I'm not willing to lose, then don't delve into the world of cryptocurrency. That's the second mantra that I try to always practice. And finally, my third mantra is, I'm willing to accept my defeat, learn from it, and move forward. Now that's critical, right? Because a lot of us, if we're not willing to accept our defeat, then chances are we'll go into a depression mode, especially after January, right? Everybody was so excited going into the 2018, and lo and behold, right? USI Tech and then BitConnect. What happened? I think we all know what happened, right? After BitConnect, every platform out there, in the lending platform that is, didn't survive. They just didn't survive. The VOR followed, and many other ICOs followed, and we, the players, continue to hope against hope, right? Continue to hope against hope that there'll be an ICO that will deliver. Well, let the reality, kick in. How is it working for you? That's what I ask myself. How is it working for you? And that's the reason why the three mantras for me are critical if I'm going to continue playing in the world of cryptocurrency. I got to keep believing that those are the three mantras that I'm always going to be practicing and exercising. So moving forward, if we look at the crypto lending programs and then look at the ICO review site, you'll see here, okay, EtherLink, formerly known as LENDConnect. So let's do a little review. They started November of 2017. So this was a time during all these ICOs, Idea Coin, Falcon Coin, Hextra Coin, all of these ICOs that came out during that time. Okay, they first started as LENDConnect. Okay, and if we go to the crypto lending programs, Falcon Coin at one point was probably number 2 or number 3 in here, and you'll see here EtherLink. Okay, so they started November of 2017, and today is April 14 of 2018. This is now the second quarter of 2018. Are they still around? Yes, they are. That's the reason why I created this video. So I began my journey in EtherLink or LENDConnect back in February. Did I create a video? No. I think a lot of people are just really, well, I'll speak for myself. After what happened to Falcon Coin back in, I think, beginning of March, I was literally pulling my hair and I'm going like, wow, how did that happen? You know, a platform that was there, you know, doing okay, trying to adapt, you know, with all the changes that are happening in the lending program world, and out of the blue, just in a snap of a finger, disappeared. What happened? I don't know. Okay. So after that, I went into the depression mode. You know, we all do, right? We all go through the depression mode. What happened? You know, that's the question, and that's probably if I were to share with you the video I created last in Falcon, is exactly that. You know, a month ago. What just happened? So a lot of us got hurt. A lot of us, you know, was devastated. I was devastated. That's the honest truth. And but it is what it is. You know, that's the reason why the three mantras for me are very critical. You know, I need to always have that in my mindset. And I'm a firm believer that I'm not a failure. Okay, I'm not a failure, or I'm only a failure if I give up. I'm a firm believer of that. Someone said that to me, and I carry that with me as well. I am only a failure when I give up. So in other words, as long as I know that I'm not giving up, my mindset's not to give up, I'm not a failure, no matter how many times I've failed. And I gotta admit, I've failed many times in my life, but I'm not a failure. That I'm proud to say, because I'm not giving up, folks. So moving forward into EtherLink, and why I decided to create this video for EtherLink is because of this. Okay, I joined EtherLink back in, as you can see here, February 25. Never talked about it. I watch them, I monitor them, I follow them. As you can see here, I did my fair share of investing into LENDConnect during that time. Okay, February 25, I put in 200 coins, 26 700 coins, March 12, 1100 coins, March 12, that same day, 1200 coins. Okay, and if we were to go into the coin market cap, and we'll do LENDConnect, there you go. Let's check and see how much it was back then. Okay, and obviously LENDConnect doesn't have any more value, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But during the time that I purchased LENDConnect coin, their coin at that time, I think, was anywhere between $2 and $3. Okay, so let's go up here real quick. February 2025, their coin was at $3. Okay, and 26, their coin was at $3.55, and March 12, their coin was at $2. So as you can see, that's the time when I purchased more, because their coin went down to $2. So what I'm saying here is that when I joined them back in February, I just quietly followed them. I quietly watched. I quietly looked at, you know, the goal of the CEO, Sam. Sam has always been communicating, okay, and giving updates to the Telegram group. Now, the second information I want to go to is that EtherLink has over 10,000 members. Okay, EtherLink has over 10,000 members. So I'm gonna highlight the facts. Okay, they have 10,000 members in the Telegram group, and what's exciting about EtherLink is that when they made an announcement that they're gonna do a rebrand, which they did. Okay, they rolled out, I think, April 6th, when EtherLink was launched. Here's what they did. Okay, the time has come. EtherLink Exchange will be ready to bring on its first ICO listing. Want to be the first ICO to take part? Send your ICO details, business plan, and white paper to this address, and our team will review each application with strict measures. Please make sure to have a fully detailed website, white paper, and roadmap. The chosen ICO will get: number one, first listing on the EtherLink Exchange. Number two, a temporary spot on the EtherLink website and social media channels. Trading pair will be ETL, which is the ticker name, I think it's called, slash ERC20, which is Ethereum. You know what that means to me, since I invested into LENDConnect back in February? It tells me that EtherLink is going somewhere. That's what it tells me. Okay, let's go back up a little bit again. Why I think that is. Crypto lending programs will show all the platforms that have gone through ICOs in the last, in the last 6 to 9 months, or maybe just 6 months to 8 months, right? What is the goal of an ICO? The goal of an ICO, initial coin offering, is for them to raise money. A lot of these platforms are able to raise money, and they'll say in their white paper, thank you, we're trying to raise this money because this is our roadmap. This is what we're trying to accomplish. This is what we're trying to implement. This is what we're trying to execute, right? And if I'm not mistaken, over 90% of these platforms are not able to deliver, right? Why? Because the number one problem that they've encountered is that after they raise the money, they can't get listed. Especially after what happened to BitConnect in January, most of the exchanges out there don't want to list a token that has to do with a lending platform. And so here's what EtherLink did. EtherLink created an exchange, okay, it's called EtherLink Lending Exchange, created an exchange so that they can list ICOs. What does that mean? Well, here's what it means to me. If they get listed, if a new ICO get listed in EtherLink Exchange, that means an ICO will be happy, right? They're able to get listed on an exchange. EtherLink at the same time will be happy, right? Because the trading pair is an ETL slash ERC20. Then investors of EtherLink, which is here, as you can see, over 10,000, but I think total users registered is over 40,000, investors will be happy as well. Why? Because EtherLink is now creating revenue from all these ICO listings, and at the same time, there'll be actions going on, and we, the investors, will take part of the action. We'll share in the revenue that EtherLink will be making. Okay, that's how I'm seeing so far. So if we were to go into the exchange of EtherLink, EtherLink created a promotion, I think about a month ago, maybe even more than a month ago, when they did a $5 conversion as a part of their promotion. Okay, so it didn't really hurt me much, even though I purchased their coin at $2 to $3. It didn't hurt me much because I was able to convert my coins into the lending. Okay, I was able to convert my coins into the lending. And a couple of days ago, they started taking out $5 off of the conversion rate. Okay, which I think is well, some will say it's a good thing, some will say it's a bad thing. For those of you who are just coming in, as you can see, the price of EtherLink right now, ETL right now, is at 57 cents. Is this a good opportunity? Well, yeah, for me it is a good opportunity. So I'm definitely buying into ETL and maybe hold those tokens, because if and when these ICOs begin to get listed in EtherLink Exchange, I think it'll create a lot of momentum. So do I think that EtherLink is going to be here for a long time? Is EtherLink here to stay? Well, I think they are. Why? Because as we continue to witness the growing pains, and also the number of changes that are happening in the world of cryptocurrency, I think EtherLink is doing everything in its capacity to stay afloat. EtherLink is doing what it takes so that they'll be here to stay. That's the reason why EtherLink was born. LENDConnect then became EtherLink Exchange, because they're trying to adapt with the changes. And the way I see it, you either adapt with the changes or you go down. That's how I see it. And that's the reason why I'd like to do a shout out to Sam, the CEO of EtherLink, and also Sabine, the manager that maintains, and all the admins in the Telegram group that maintains the communication. And it's, to me, it's amazing because I've been watching them. Like I said, I've joined them back in February, never created any video because I don't want to create any more videos, for any lending platform for that matter, only because of my truly bad experience in all the ICOs that I've joined. Now, are the ICOs coming out today have value for me? Well, to me, no. That's the reason why I didn't join LENDConnect. You know, as you can see, EtherLink right now is 4.9 out of 5 in their rating, but I didn't join them. Okay, even when I heard of them back in January, I didn't join them. As you can see, I didn't join them until February. Well, because I was scared. I was scared. I figured, why would I join an ICO that collects my money, right, and then closes up shop for about a week or a month, or some of them disappears? I'll just wait until they roll out. And that's exactly what I did with LENDConnect, folks. I waited until they rolled out. I didn't mind paying the price, as you can see here. During that time, it was up to $2 to $3. I didn't mind paying the price. I pay the price because I much rather see a platform that is functional, a platform that is up and running, than pay $1 on an ICO, right? That doesn't give me any security anymore after what happened to all these lending platforms that have scammed out. That's just my opinion, folks. So I said, I don't mind paying the price as long as I can see that the platform is already up and running. And so when they rolled out, all these chaos, all these FUD, all these negative things that have happened in the world of cryptocurrency or in the world of lending has created so much devastation, so much FUD, so much worry, so much negativity that none of these platforms will survive. And that's the reason why I believe, and again, this is my opinion, I believe that LENDConnect / EtherLink is here to stay because they're doing what it takes to continue on their journey. And I'm glad that I am part of that journey. And I'm glad to see that their coin right now is at 54 cents because it gives me more flexibility, right? If I put in 100 or 500 or 1,000, it gives me more coins for my buck. This $4 conversion will continue to go down. I think this will only be here, if I'm not mistaken, for maybe at the most, 8 more days, if I'm not mistaken, because they're taking out 50 cents every day in the last 2 days. So that means if they're taking out 50 cents, this will go down in the next week to the current market value of their ETL token. And that would be a good thing for each and every one of us who decides to delve into EtherLink, because the price of their coin is at 54 cents right now. So I'm sharing my journey with EtherLink because I believe in EtherLink. This is the first video I've created. Surely won't be the last, because I'm excited to see where they're going with this. And I don't want to take any more of your time. I can only hope that I was able to cover everything that I wanted to cover in EtherLink and my journey being a part of EtherLink. Again, Mr. Crypto here. Wish you all to have a good day, a good weekend. Make sure to do your due diligence before joining any platforms out there. Make sure to carry the 3 mantras if it makes sense to you. Opinion is free. Everybody's got one. You got to be willing to lose and able for you to gain. Be willing to accept your defeat, learn from it, and move forward. These are the 3 mantras that I practice and exercise each and every day. Thank you for clicking on this channel. Mr. Crypto here. Peace to all, and I'll see you on the next one.